The average NFL player weighs between 250 and 260 pounds, but these mammoths, not even close. These are the 10 heaviest players in NFL history. Number 10, Mekhi Becton, 364 pounds. Mekhi Becton is a modern-day mountain on the gridiron. Standing at 6'7" and weighing about 364 pounds, he is among the biggest and most athletically gifted offensive tackles of this era in the NFL. The New York Jets drafted Becton 11th overall in 2020, and he made an immediate impact with his rare combination of size, strength, and unconventional agility. He timed an impressive 5.1 seconds in the NFL Combine's 40-yard dash, an incredible achievement for a man weighing more than 360 pounds. Dubbed the Big Ticket, Becton uses his enormous wingspan and raw power to dominate pass protectors and defensive linemen on the ground. He revealed his humongous potential in his first season, pancaking Pro Bowl edge rushers on a weekly basis. Injuries have plagued his young career, keeping him off the field. As of 2025, Becton is now with the Chargers, still holding out hope of unleashing his gargantuan potential to be one of the most dominant linemen in the league. Number 9, Michael Jasper, 394 pounds. At almost 394 pounds, Michael Jasper is perhaps the most interesting giant to have ever been drafted into the NFL. After graduating from Tiny Bethel University in Tennessee, Jasper is drafted by the Buffalo Bills in 2011, strictly for nameplate size alone. During college, he had ballooned up to almost 450 pounds, so scouts would famously weigh him out at a local feed store because the scales could not handle his weight. In spite of the weight, he registered a 5.53 second 40-yard dash and recorded a 32-inch vertical jump, impressive for a man of his size. The Bills also wished to use him as a defensive tackle, but experimented with him at offensive guard, tempted by his speed. At camp, Jasper dropped to 375 to 380 pounds, demonstrating dedication to an NFL existence, although he ping-ponged between practice squads down the line. If you're enjoying this NFL breakdown so far, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. It really helps our channel grow. Number 8, Trent Brown, 380 pounds. Standing at 6'8" and weighing a whopping 380 pounds, Trent Brown is the new age NFL giant. Taken in the 7th round back in 2015 by the San Francisco 49ers, he has gone on to be a Super Bowl champion with the New England Patriots and a certified starting tackle. With one of the largest wingspans in NFL history, coming in at almost 87 inches, Brown enjoys a unique edge when it comes to pass protection. For all his girth, he possesses unexpected smoothness on the move with exceptional footwork and agility in opposition to elite edge rushers. Brown signed in 2019 to earn the league's highest paid offensive lineman salary, a testament to how valuable his blend of girth and athleticism has been. He's still playing in the NFL today, proving that sheer size doesn't have to mean a compromise on performance. Number 7, Daniel Faalele, 380 pounds. Daniel Faalele is one of the new wonders of the NFL. 6'8", 380 pounds, he is one of the largest athletes to ever step foot on a football field. He was born in Melbourne, Australia, and did not play American football until age 16 when a coach saw his huge stature and encouraged him to play. Faalele was a standout right away at IMG Academy in Florida, then the University of Minnesota, where he was an all-Big Ten selection and intimidated defenders with sheer power. He was selected in the 4th round by the Baltimore Ravens during the 2022 NFL Draft, gambling on his unorthodox mix of size and promise. While enormous, Faalele is actually quite light on his feet, possessing good balance and feet against speed rushers. Coaches have complimented him on being a rapid learner and his desire to correct technique. Number 6, William Perry, 382 pounds. William Perry wasn't merely gigantic, he was a pop culture icon. 6'2" and over 380 pounds for much of his NFL career, he was a hot commodity in the mid-1980s in Chicago with the Bears. As a rookie defensive tackle in 1985, Perry anchored one of the greatest feared defenses in NFL history while surprising observers as coach Mike Ditka started utilizing him as a running back and fullback close to the goal line. Perry's best memory was probably in Super Bowl X when he forced his way into the end zone for a touchdown, one of the first defensive linemen ever to score one in the big game. Off the field, his larger-than-life personality earned him commercials, TV spots, and even a G.I. Joe action figure. Despite weight loss and illness battles in his later life, Perry's image as the Fridge is not shatterable, a massive one in size and reputation. Number 5. Bryant McKinnie, 386 pounds. Bryant McKinnie was a sheer mountain on the line on offense, 6'8" and once as big as 386 pounds during his playing days in the NFL. A University of Miami superstar, he never gave up a sack during his collegiate years, quarterbacking such protectors as Ken Dorsey and claiming the Outland Trophy as the country's top lineman. His collegiate dominance earned him a choice as the 7th overall pick in the 2002 NFL Draft by the Minnesota Vikings. McKinnie became an anchor on Minnesota's line for almost 10 years, getting himself selected to his first Pro Bowl in 2009. He went on to sign with the Baltimore Ravens, where he was a stalwart in their Super Bowl 47 title. Although there were times that conditioning was an issue because of his large build, his ability was never questioned, having long arms, quick feet, and a firm anchor to seal off super pass rushers. Number 4. Nate Newton, 401 pounds. At the height of his playing days, the Cowboys' powerful guard weighed in at approximately 401 pounds, earning him the nickname The Kitchen because he was even larger than William Perry's refrigerator. And yet, in addition to the bulk, Newton was lightning quick, employing explosive footwork and brute strength to bull block defensive linemen. Undrafted out of high school in 1983, he settled in with the Dallas Cowboys, a mainstay member of the legendary 1990s offensive line that drove Emmitt Smith to the all-time rushing record. Newton was a 6-time Pro Bowl selection and contributed to the Cowboys' 3 Super Bowl wins in the 1990s, one of Troy Aikman's main protectors. Number 3. Terrell Brown, 403 pounds. Terrell Brown is not a name that rings a bell, but he was highlighted due to his incredible size. At 6'10" and 403 pounds reportedly, Brown was a total anomaly in the history of the NFL. From Ole Miss to signing with the St. Louis Rams in 2013 as an undrafted free agent, Brown was noticed by scouts due to his rough-around-the-edges mass and intimidating height, despite being fairly inexperienced on the playing field relative to other NFL linemen. Though he never played in the regular season, Brown was nothing short of phenomenal in his presence. Sides had his raw bulk regarded both as a luxury and a liability because conditioning and leverage problems can make or break issues for linemen over 400 pounds. Number 2. Aaron Gibson, 410 pounds. Aaron Gibson holds a special place in NFL history as the largest player to ever play in an ordinary season NFL contest. At his heaviest, Gibson tipped the scales at a whopping 410 pounds, though his official weight fluctuated from 370 to 420 pounds when he was playing. The 6'6" Gibson was a behemoth among mortals even in the pros. Gibson played at the University of Wisconsin, receiving consensus All-American and Outland Trophy finalist recognition as the country's top interior lineman. He was drafted in the first round by the Detroit Lions in 1999. Injuries hampered him early on in his NFL career, but he did find a niche with the Chicago Bears, Dallas Cowboys, and Buffalo Bills. Number 1. Desmond Watson, 464 pounds. Desmond Watson has rocketed onto the record books as the largest football player ever to sign with an NFL team, weighing 464 pounds. The Florida defensive tackle became a phenomenon in college for his unusual size and skill package, including surprising quickness and agility. At the 2025 Pro Day in Florida, Watson showed eye-opening figures for a player of his size: 36 reps in the bench press, 5.9-second 40-yard dash, and a 25-inch vertical. It's astonishing how Watson, carrying nearly a quarter ton of weight on his frame, glides along with such unexpected speed and bursts off the snap, snuffing up running lanes and collapsing pockets. Having gone undrafted in 2025, he signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers soon after with the hope of shedding some weight to be more resilient at the professional level. Coaches and analysts are keen on what he might be able to contribute, considering his physique and glimpses of dominating play. Who do you think will be the next Giant to break into this list? Drop your predictions in the comments below, and if you love diving into football's biggest legends, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. See you on the next one.